Okay, so we'll make some splits. So it's pretty late in the year, so if you do this around like July 4th and you put them in these foam nukes, you can only put like two frames of bees. There's some bees that are just left in here. They're queenless, so kind of mad. They've been locked up for a few days. You can only... Where did I put my smoker? Right over here. So when they're... Got that on video. But when they're earlier in the year, in July, you don't want to make them because they can get hot in these. And you don't want them to overheat and abscond from the heat.
Gotcha.
So this one I think has got a laying worker. Right, so when we look in here, there's going to be all kinds of just drone cells. See all those drone cells? That's laying worker. See, they try to make the drones into a queen, and it won't work. So I don't know how these bees even got in here. So like, you know, they got queen cells, just all this garbage. I thought I shook it out fast enough, but go home.
Go home.
I guess this is their home. I don't want them going home. Make sure there isn't a queen in there running around, but there should be. That was a failed queen. That queen didn't mate and come home like she was supposed to. So yeah, right here by your feet. We'll start with this guy right here. Whatever it is. So the most I want to take is maybe one or two. I want to put three frames of brood in each, or 2 or 3 frames of bees, I should say. And then, so we'll take like 1 or 2 brood frames from each of these. We'll see how strong they are and kind of make that determination when we're in here. We don't want to take the queen. You know, that's never good. This one's medium. So they've got those strips almost all cleaned off, right? Which is good. That means the treatment's been spread around. So that one's done. That's what they look like. I mean, it's got a little more left.
Yeah, especially the difference.
Yeah.
One looks like a leather strap, and then
one
it's cleaned off and it's just plastic.
Correct. Yep. So you're always looking for the queen. I mean, that's not, you don't always have to do it when you're inspecting, but when you're making splits or messing with splits, it's a good idea. So, yeah. So that's a frame of just basically nectar and some bees, and I don't think the queen's on there, so why don't you take a look for the queen on that one? Got it?
Yep.
Now if you drop it, it's a bee bomb, so you're warned.
I imagine it is exactly that too.
So I've got eggs. I don't want to put eggs in there because if you give them eggs, they'll make their own. A lot of times they'll make their own queen, right? So you can put that one in this green one.
Okay.
So that'd be one. That'd be just a feed frame with some bees. Not necessarily like, you know, the best, but you just need some bees. I need a couple with brood. So this has eggs all over it and larvae. I can tell already when I looked at it. So I don't want to take this one if I don't have to. I'm guessing the one with the strap on is probably going to be the one I end up taking. It's probably all just capped brood. Nope, she's got it backfilled with eggs, which is good. Okay, so there's a queen cell. So I'm going to snip that off. Pinch that off, I should say. So we'll keep kind of digging. A lot of times when you put these treatments on there, they tend to go brood, or tend to slow down for a couple weeks. I think the chemicals and stuff, you know. It's hops, like from beer. That's what they make it out of. That's why it's called Hop Guard. It's all laid up nice with eggs.
Yeah, it's really full.
So we have to take this one. So we want to look for the queen. I don't really want to take this one, but we're probably going to. So you check that one.
Got it?
Yep. Got another queen cup and get rid of. Oops. So she's laying it down pretty good, so that's always good to see. I found her. Yep, so you can just set that one in the box. Yeah. So those will be our 3 frames. We'll take 3 out of this one. We'll give them back to these ones that's already all drawn. So I took 3 frames. We got to give them 3 back. So we'll give them one that's about half drawn. We'll give them a frame of foundation. Oops. So yeah, they should be doing good. Then you just pray that they draw those out here in the next couple weeks before it gets
called a split.
a split. Yep. Yep.
You're mainly looking for bees and
A little bit of food.
and some food. Okay.
Yep.
So you're kind of creating a new hive.
A new hive. And this is one we'll put in the winter. Put a foundation frame in there. Always. You always got to work them. And we'll put the mated queen in this one. Where'd those queens go? There they are. See how that one's drawn out a lot?
Yeah.
You don't want to put a drawn out one in the middle because then they'll mess up how they draw the other ones out.
How long do you leave the queen in the box right there?
I will leave it. I'm just gonna leave it in overnight, and then tomorrow I'll pull the plug out and I'll put fondant, like a tube like this that's full of candy, and then she'll be able to crawl out of it. Get that lid. Speaking of Arthur ran this over. This nuke, my nuke. He ran it over. I had to,
ran it over.
Yeah, to glue it all back together.
Handy dandy crap.
Running out of pallets.
Oh, that's another good question. I think that they're on pallets everywhere.
That's how I like to do them. I put landscape fabric on the bottom. Some people like to do racks. Like with, they can either build them out of wood, or they take the one. We have some at Dusty's. If you want, maybe next we can run to Dusty's. Might have to make a few splits over there, but it's cinder blocks, and then you put 4x4s across them, and then you set the highs up on the 4x4s. What's going on over here? I wonder. It's definitely unique. Like, there was nothing in here, and then, like, today when I came out here, it's, like, full of bees, so maybe there's a queen, ended up in here.
This is enough.
It's a mini mating nuke.
Mini mating.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's just a ton of bees by it all of a sudden. I don't know. Sometimes when the queens mate and they fly off and they come back, they don't end up in the right place, or, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. Definitely odd. I mean, I'll have extra cells. I'm putting an extra cell in here tomorrow. See what happens. But it could be robbing it too. They're in a dearth right now. So if there's any nutrients or stuff in there. But look at them all.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That was just sitting there. There were no bees here yesterday.
Wow.
And now there's a bunch of bees here today. So we'll see what's up. Give them a little chance. Okay, so we got one more queen, so we gotta make at least one more split. So we'll hit this one back here behind here.
Use that blue one?
I'll choose the green one. Yep. Should be empty. Bees in there. Not many. What's going on? Yeah, just a few. So this is divided. What happened was I'd put some brood in there, and these are all fresh emerging bees. See how they got all that hair on them and stuff?
Yeah, it kind of has a lighter color.
Yep. This was like I'd put queens on each side of these, and the queens didn't take. Yeah, those are all just new emerged bees. A few roaches. See what they look like? How they're furry and little. Yeah. That sucks. It's life in the big city.
another hive or?
Maybe. We're going to put some newbies in there, and hopefully they'll emerge. I'm guessing a lot of that brood got chilled because the temperature got as cold. Oh. That baby propolised up good. Looks like a good feed frame. Gonna look for the queen on that one. Yeah, that one's got a lot of good nectar and stuff in it. It's like this one has a capped queen cell. Don't know yet. If I find eggs, it's okay. If I don't, we might not be making the split. We'll just put that queen in here. Cool, yeah, put her in there. We'll put that frame in there and we'll keep going. Worst case, we'll pull that frame back out, you know, put it back in here, and we'll set that cell in here. Okay, there's eggs, so that's good. Yeah, so that's good. That's a happy moment.
I can't remember what it is. The 3 that's the thing when they lay the eggs and they cap them or something like that.
There's the queen right there.
Yep, I see it.
She's one of our from our brag VSH. Yeah, so it's 3 weeks for a worker brood, yes. Okay, the next frame is perfect. So we will take this. We got the queen. We'll put that one in there. Got it? Okay. Don't be intimidated, man. You're a big bad dude. Yeah, these girls were getting ready to swarm. So glad we caught it. Knocked their population back a touch. Hopefully. There's another good brood frame. Throw that one in there. Got it.
When you see those little yellow pockets of pollen, right?
Yeah, the pollen packs. Pollen sacks, yep. Yep, that's exactly what that is.
You can see this one seems to be more productive almost. Is that because there's just more bees? Or just
Could be. Yeah, a little bit of both. That's pretty nasty.
That seems like this color. Does that mean anything?
What's that? Oh yeah, it's just mold.
Oh, okay.
Are in there. What's that?
I'm just curious about how does the mold start, or how does
Mold's everywhere, right? There's spores, you know, like it's like every time you take a breath, you breathe in like thousands of mold spores or whatever.
Okay.
And
but it's not something you want in the hive.
no, typically not. So, like with this one, since it failed, I didn't have any cells and the bees all absconded. I just left it, and it's hot, right?
Okay.
You know, it's just they had food in there, and like the larvae died in there, so there's nutrient matter for them to grow on. So 42. That was 42 was a swarm I had caught, and it just never did anything. 7, 31, 21. That is a brag.
How do you find a swarm? Do people call you? Or do
Yeah, that one came from Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a double abscon. That was sad to see.
Yeah, because you had that divider in the middle, so you had queens on both sides?
I had cells on both sides, yeah, and they both all left. I don't know. There was brood in there. You never know what they're gonna do, right? Like